Hello my fellow felines, this is KittyCatPWYarn here, and welcome to another speed build. And today I am building a modern house in Evergreen Harbor from Eco Lifestyle. And I built this house probably about a week or so after Eco Lifestyle came out, so you're going to see me using lots of stuff from that pack. And you still generally see me use lots of stuff from this pack, just because honestly it's one of my favorites when it comes to build and buy mode. All the stuff is just really great in my opinion. But yeah, so this house ends up being 2 bedrooms and 1 bathroom. And you probably think it's a little bigger than that by how big the shell is already, but it's not. 2 bedrooms, 1 bathroom, and it comes in at about, I think it was like 75,000 simoleons, maybe 80,000. And, that's not my fault. I don't tend to do many builds where I limit myself in terms of funds or packs. And this was one of those where I did neither of those things. So this build is expensive and it includes a lot of packs. And I'm sorry about it, but I just wanted to let my imagination roam free with this one, and that's exactly what I did. I really enjoy how this came out actually. It is on a 20 by 15 lot in Conifer Station, like right in front of the clock tower. So some of the screenshots for this one you can get are pretty good. You get like the clock tower in the background and it looks really pretty. But yeah, so right now we're just working on this little gardening space. I definitely wanted this here, and it's covered. So no matter what season you're in, whatever plants you have will grow. That's one thing that annoys me a lot about The Sims 4, and I know it makes sense and it's true to life, but it just really annoys me that certain plants won't grow in certain seasons unless they're undercover. So that's why I wanted to have those undercover, just so they would grow all the time. Like I said, I know it's true to life, but it's just really annoying, especially when that's like your only source of income or something like that. But yeah, so this house does end up having like quite a bit of greenery, but it's all like manicured, and like they did it on purpose. Like it's not anything that's overgrown and lush. It's like this, we did this on purpose, and this is what we wanted our house to look like. And I think it just looks really good in the end. I really enjoy it. I used pretty much everything from the new pack. The new doors, new windows, new siding, the fence, just lots of stuff from it. And I was having a lot of fun just playing with this pack. So right now we're just throwing windows in, and I'm surprised I kept this part in, because I usually just end up getting rid of the part that shows me putting windows in. But I didn't here for some reason, so yeah. And we do have one little deck area that I keep, and then the other 2 are just kind of like fake ones. But I end up keeping one of them, or do I not? I guess I don't keep any of them. I thought I kept the one on the side, but I must be thinking of a different build. So yeah. So I have tried to do the voiceover for this build probably at least 5 times today, because today is one of like the 2 or 3 days this week that I actually have a full day where I can just work on YouTube stuff. So I kind of decided, oh hey, today is going to be the day I work on YouTube stuff, and if I don't get all of it done, then I'll work on some of it on the next day that I have. But today I've been wanting to get a lot done. So I've been trying to get this voiceover done, but I haven't made it very far at all so far. This is actually the farthest I've made it. So let's cross our fingers and hope that this one actually goes well and I end up keeping it, because knowing me, I will get annoyed with it and just get rid of the whole thing. I'm mostly joking. I don't want to do that, but knowing me, there's a potential that I might. And so here I am using like these decorative pieces from Eco Lifestyle, the ones with the hanging leaves down, and I really like how this looks. I love it. It kind of looks like a trellis, but not really. And I think you could make a trellis with those things if you use the tool mod, I think, because I'm pretty sure with the tool mod you can rotate items on a different axis than what we have access to. So yeah, I think that would be a cool idea, though I'm not 100% sure because I've never used the tool mod myself. Though I have definitely been thinking about it, so we'll see what happens there. Oh, good, okay. So I did end up using one of them for a balcony, and this one is off the master bedroom, and I think this one's really cute. I put like lots of fairy lights up, and there's like a nice little L-shaped couch that I made with ones from Perfect Patio Stuff, I believe. And yeah, I don't know. I like the outdoor area that ends up going up there, and I also end up putting some wind turbines in, and also I believe I put a full-on gardening area off to the side as well. Like not huge, but enough for a few plants, even though we have the other ones. Or maybe I ended up putting the bug things to make fuel. Now that I think about it, I can't remember which one I ended up doing. But yeah, so now we're just putting on some wallpapers and things, trying to figure it out. I really enjoy how it ends up. I stay with this color scheme that we're going for, and I end up making the roof like darker, and it just looks really good. I love the contrast of the like deep kind of rusty blue to the really light wood, and then the white accents and stuff. I think it's really cool. Oh, okay, so I think I was planning on putting like garden boxes where the water catcher thing is, but I figured, we already have that covered section with all the plant, like the wall planters, so there's no point, so I added the water catcher and the wind turbine, so theoretically this house isn't super expensive when it comes to bills and stuff, but it would be super expensive to buy initially because it's like 75 or 80,000 simoleons. So definitely make sure your sims are saved up. And now we are starting on the kitchen. And if any of you guys know me at all, you know that this is my favorite part. Kitchens are my very first thing that I do in most of my builds, like other than the layout and exterior. Like as soon as I get inside, I go to the kitchen, and that's what I do. But yeah, I really like how this one turned out. I don't leave it this color, though I do enjoy it. I think it looks pretty good, but I didn't want this much color because I was like, I don't know if I can make green a good accent color throughout this entire house. So I end up just turning it to this like brownish color, and I think it works really well. I do like green as the accent color, but I think I like it more in terms of like greenery versus just the color green. I don't know, that probably sounds weird, but I'm hoping some of you builders may know what I'm talking about. And now we're just gonna add like lots of clutter to the kitchen because that's just what I do, and I think if I remember correctly I do add some shelving, but I could be wrong because it's been a little while since I've done this build. So I just checked on how long it's been since I did this build, and it's been about 2 weeks since I like completely finished this. So that's why I'm very out of it when I don't know what I'm talking about here. But we're just adding like this little coffee nook. I love adding this. I think it looks really cute, especially when you have the mugs and you use a few of the little like tea things that came with Get to Work. I think it's Get to Work unless it's Get Together. I don't know, it's one of the two, but you know what I'm talking about, the thing that like holds the teas and stuff. But yeah, so like I said, we're just adding lots of clutter here because I really like cluttering up kitchens, adding lots of like little things that most people would have in their kitchen, or at least basics, and now we're putting some like stuff on the walls and all that jazz. My usual things, cutting board, spices, knives, utensils, and a fire alarm. but I don't know what we're gonna do next. I think we might move to the living room, or no? I don't know. Like I said, it's been 2 weeks since I did this build, so I don't know why I'm trying to call out everything I'm doing. I think that's just kind of who I am as a person. But yeah, so what have you guys been up to? I haven't been doing much. I've been packing a lot, and like moving stuff a lot because we are moving in 4 days. So that's kind of freaking me out. We'll be all moved and stuff, I believe, before you guys see this video. But I just wanted to kind of put that out there. I'm moving, so that's a good time. Yeah, we're gonna be moved by the time you guys see this video. We'll be about a week moved already, but I'm not necessarily excited for it, but I'm not dreading it either, so I guess that's a good thing that I'm kind of like indifferent, though I will have a direct internet connection, which will be good for many reasons, but I don't want to get anyone's hopes up, so I'm not going to say anything there. And you'll notice that I've already put 3 plants down, and we're just in the main space, so this place does end up having like quite a few plants, and that's just because I felt like it fit really well with this build, and I feel like modern houses look really nice with lots of greenery in them. I'm not gonna lie to you guys, I'm getting very warm right now. I actually don't have my fan or my AC on, just so you guys don't hear it, and I've done 3 voiceovers, and waited for all of them to export and haven't had my fan or anything on during that at all, because I'm a dummy, and I'm starting to get very warm. But this reminded me of what I did this morning that I wanted to tell you folks about. So I went to an appointment with a new med management person, and it went really well. That's not what I'm talking about though, and I have this like hoodie that's like very soft and warm, but like kind of thin. So I was like, oh, I'll just like put this on and I'll put jeans on, because it was it was like 7:30 in the morning, and I was like, no, I don't want to get actually dressed. So I just kind of threw this on and threw my jeans on. And probably like 20 minutes into the appointment, I start sweating like a whore in church, because I figured that they would have AC in their office, but they don't, because it's such an old building. They have like central air, but it wasn't working properly, because I get like way too far into the appointment before I notice that like just sweat dripping everywhere, and I was like, oh no. Luckily it like wasn't on my face, so you couldn't like see it, but it was still really gross, and I felt really gross, and I was very ready to get out of there. But yeah, so we are in the living room now, and you may notice that I have a few green accents in here, because like I said, I did want to use green as an accent just because I thought it looked really good, but most of it comes from plants and things, because frankly, I don't know how I feel about the color green that's like on the chairs and the desk. Like it's a pretty color, don't get me wrong, but I don't know if it works super well with the color scheme we have going on here. But I also talked through the little office area that we just did, and I think that area is really cute. It's very cozy. I doubled the bookshelf from the Moschino stuff because I thought it looked really good, like being full wall height. I really like that a lot. And I would be happy to have that as a YouTube background. But we are now moving on to the master bedroom, and this one is very like purple and red. I don't know, I used this bed and then I just ran with it, and I don't think I like this bedroom anymore, because I feel like the color scheme doesn't fit like the age I was thinking. Like I was thinking this was like an adult with a child living in here, or 2 adults with a child that was living in here, but the color scheme, looking back on it at least, feels more juvenile, which isn't a great time, but oh well, it's done, and I think it looks like okay. It's definitely not exactly what I expected though. And when I was doing this build, I realized we don't have any mirrors that sit on tables. And I don't know how hard that would be for them to make, but I would really like mirrors that sit on tables in The Sims 4. That's all I'm saying. I feel like it would up my vanity making game, like what I just did by the window over here. It would up it so much. And I mean, I don't know if that's technically a vanity. I don't know if you would consider that a vanity area, but I can only imagine just like a mirror on the table, and I think it would help it just be mwah, chef's kiss. So we're gonna lay this rug down, and then I think we're moving into the kids' bedroom. Unless we're moving, where are we going? We're going into the kids' bedroom. And this one is like very, I don't know, it's basic, I think. It's like pretty purple and like pink. It's very like the stereotypical girly colors, feminine colors. And it's fine. I don't know. I don't like the bedrooms in this house that much, but you know, I guess you gotta do what you gotta do. Oh, and I wanted to mention I did cut out the bathrooms and bathroom and the hallway area as well, just because this video was very long. And I didn't know what else to cut out, but I figured bathroom and hallways are one of the things that people can kind of live without. And I thought the girl living in this room was probably like just like preteen, probably, or like maybe early teens, maybe like 12, 13. And she's trying to cover up all of her like childhood stuff on her bedroom walls. So that's why you see like the guitars are overlapping all the clouds, and all the posters are overlapping all the clouds and stuff like that. I just thought that was kind of a fun way to a fun storyline to go about it. And she still has her toys, but she also has like beauty products because she wants to start like looking cute and stuff. I know that's like a super random kind of thing to say, but I thought it was fun. So we are about to jump into some screenshots pretty soon, so I think I am going to leave this voiceover here, but if you want to download this house, it is on the gallery under the hashtag KittyCatPWY, or my origin ID, which is KittyCatPWYarn. But with that, I will see you all in the next video. Bye, friends! I hope you guys are having a perfect afternoon, evening, or whatever, wherever you are in your neck of the world. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe to become a paw parent because I post new videos all the time. And I will see you all in the next video.